All right, folks, we got a caller. Caller, you're on the air.
Hello, Tollzar. This is Trickey Freedom, looking to connect with you.
Oh, yeah, Trickey Freedom. Hold on, let me get my tech guy out of the picture.
All right, Tollzar. Greetings to the SAS boys.
Oh, yeah, here we are. Our new segment, Trickey Freedom 777. That's right, Trickey Freedom.
Hey, Tollzar.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Meticulous scientist. I can hear you.
Okay, good. You never know when we're having technical difficulties. But I gotta tell you this, Trickey Freedom. I was adding up the numbers here, and 777 in second time is AKA 8 minutes in 16 seconds, which if you add up is 8 plus 1 plus 6, which is, oh, that's right, 16, which is 1 plus 6, which is 7. What do you think about that?
Oh, Tollzar, you meticulous scientist. I like the way that adds up. It's amazing that I'm actually speaking to you right now in this space-time, because I connected with you a few weeks back in a dream. And that's how I heard about your program, through this dream. So it's fun to connect with you. And once I heard that I might be able to call in and ask you a few pressing questions using the science of astrology.
Oh yeah, Tricky, we go way back. No doubt, Tricky Freedom. Now, folks at home that are out of the loop for the moment, this segment here is just that. It is Tricky Freedom. We are going to set the parameters, which is 7 minutes, 77 seconds. That is 8 minutes and 16 seconds for all of you lame people out there. Now, just joking, it's all part of it. And Tricky, do you have the clock right there that you can set to it?
Tollzar, my clock is set. I actually dialed you up on the number 745 on the 645. The 645 with the number 7 and the number 9, and I am looking right at my baby bell right here. It's an old-fashioned wind-up timepiece. A little time, a little space here that I'm hoping to spend with you and throw some questions at you and hear some of your intergalactic wisdom.
Okay, let's do it, Tricky. So set that on there, and I want you to promise me you will hang up on me after 7 minutes and 77 seconds. You got that?
I'm watching all the hands, my friend Tollzar. I'm looking at the big hands, the little hands, and even right down to the second, right down to the minute, right down to the second. So first of all, it's real nice to connect with you right now.
I agree. Tricky, it's been too long.
And remind me for some of this beautiful wisdom, because I like your expertise. I like your off the cuff, and I like your expertise. And there's a lot going on in the world right now, collectively, individually, and that's kind of where my questions begin. And 7 minutes and 77 seconds, will maybe open a door or open a portal.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, Tricky.
Yeah.
Let's do this for these folks. Let's try to open up a portal with 7 minutes and 77 seconds. And you can't hear the sass, but you gotta feel the sass. They've brought it down like this. Very interesting.
I can feel the sass. As I say, I connected with the sass, and I connected with you, Tollzar, in a dream, which got me jumping up out of my bed for real a number of weeks back. And I felt your vibration, your intergalactic emanation through the universe. What I want to ask you about quickly, while we have our 7 minutes, 77 seconds, is Tollzar.
Yes.
Aquarian, this idea of the Aquarian age of the new eon, and the energies that we've been through, especially with that Saturn-Jupiter conjunction, December 21st, 2020, just that whole year in general, 2020, Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, playing out. And now we have this movement into Aquarius. And and I'm thinking specifically about the collective and the individual. And as we move into these new energies, we know what's going on right now in the 3D, and I'm not specifically here talking about politics. I'm talking about the individual. I'm talking about consciousness. I'm wondering if you can elucidate a little bit on these energies and how, as an individual, an artist, or just an everyday person, we can tune into some of what the universe and the galactic, configurations that they are offering us right now to make some sense on the 3D plane, but maybe 5D, 7D, 9D, to make some sense and to be able to work with these energies. And I'll let you riff.
Oh, yeah. All right, Tricky, I like that question. What stuck out to me the most was what the universe has to offer us right now. You know what I'm saying? It's assuming that the structure that we use to explore is expanding past what our consciousness is anchored in at the moment. So it seems as though the very earth that we are using, tech guy, get out of here. The very earth that we're using right now to catapult off of in order to put that anchor down and then go out as far as we want to go, the earth is now asking us to not know if we're going to land back where we took off. I think right now we're supposed to be exploring structures, not in some foo-foo, woo-woo, crazy dimension, but we need to start looking at the foo-foo, woo-woo stuff right now. We need to look at capabilities, expansion, exploration. It's a time of air, and we're going into Aquarius, and we've got a lot of energy in Aquarius, and there's a lot of rebellion. There's a lot of Uranus energy with lightning strikes going on right now, and that's about cleaning house, Tricky. And we all know we gotta make sure our houses are up to date with their electricity. So I ask you this, Tricky. Yeah.
Otherwise, the house will burn down if the wiring is faulty. But just to go back a little bit to what you pointed at here, I like this idea of an anchor as we project our space bodies out a little bit and start to explore these territories. But the idea, I think you're getting at this, the idea of the Earth and being anchored to the Earth, or having that foundation. And when I think about that, I look at the ways that we communicate with each other. I do believe that, a lot of this that's going on around us right now is a thing in our connection with the Earth. And as we move into these very Aquarian kind of idealistic ideas, like you're saying, electricity and technology and...
Can I interrupt you for a second there, Tricky? Tricky, I think you hit the nail on the head right there. I think that if the Earth is taken away from you as an anchor, we are on the right path to finally appreciating it as a human race, right? If you can't land back where you took off, you're going to miss it. It's like a relationship, am I right? So maybe this is a time where we finally appreciate the Earth by having to focus on exploration. And as we bring our consciousness out in rocket ships away from it, we start to get a little homesick.
All right, I like that. I like this. I'd like to pick this up again. Hopefully I can tune back into your show. A 777 up is, but I'd like to say, some of the ways that we do connect with the Earth and with each other, obviously, the places that we live, the way that we talk, the way that we communicate to our neighbors, the way that we work. I think what you're saying is it's time really to ground ourselves, maybe in a new foundation, using the power of air and the power of the mind and the power of this exploration. I'm going with the mantra right now: slow
slow and spacious.
Tollzar, the Sasquatch.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to check in with you again next time. But I do
We
say,
want you back, right, Sass? You're feeling that. I think everyone's feeling it. You've got the Chat Abuzz. That's right, Tricky. We got it there. See how short 7 minutes and 77 seconds is? I'm already missing our conversation and it's not even over yet, but it is over yet. And I think that's part of what we're talking about. But let's all take that in real quick. Slow and spacious. That's perfect right there. Because we're all going to have to let go. And we're also going to be looking to ground and to stay sane during this time, but to also be exploring.
Man, I can't wait to chat with you again. Listen, I like to throw some things out there before I go.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm really wondering, to be an artist in this new time, in this real time of division, how does one elevate oneself? What are the methods and the means that we might use? Because now we're talking about anchoring and grounding and
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to you a little further about this, Tollzar and Southboy.
Yeah.
All right.
No doubt. No doubt.
I gotta run.
Okay. I love it.
Pal.
All right. Trickey Freedom. Thank you so much.
Tollzar.
Tricky. Tricky. Trickey Freedom, everyone. Love Trickey Freedom. 777.